but I'm still gonna fucking take it down with Thunderbolt, with Thunder Shock. And Meryl, the same thing, goes down. And this bitch, I'm like, turn around, bitch. And then she's like, alright, I'll turn around for you, baby. And then just destroy her Goldeen very quickly. This guy's Wingle goes down like butter. This guy's Machop goes down like butter. This guy's Tentacool goes down like fucking butter. I'm not making this shit up. Like, Sparky just destroys nowadays. And I swear to God he just said jizzed, although I don't think he really did. So I go try and, like, find some more trainers, because I know there's one, and then I walk into the double battle trap, and I'm like, alright, whatever. We're just gonna Thunderbolt you bitches, and I decided to get rid of the poison type first, because I don't want to lose to him. What am I doing right now? I must have clicked out of the window. What am I doing? Oh, I'm looking up Grapes' moves. Like, I'm trying to figure out, yeah. And I discover that, you know, Grapes learns double slap at level 19. So, it already knows. Oh no, I spelled Poliwhirl wrong originally in Bulbapedia, so it's like, that page doesn't exist. And I'm like, what? And then I was like, oh, it's an I, not a Y. And then I realized Useless has an item. So I'm like, alright, I'll get that off of him later. So I Thunderbolts, I decided to Thunder Shock Tentacruel and just let Grapes take out Azurill. And then they throw out another Azurill, so we both make quick work of that. So Grapes isn't level 19 yet, but it's close, and I get numbers, more numbers, and I'm looking for more trainers, and I'm like, fuck, I can't find any. So about this time, I decide that I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to go do the Trick Room, and then I'm like, oh, wait. Professor Birch, what are you doing here? And then it's like, that's not Birch, is it? Is that Birch? No. Yes, that's Birch. So I decided I'm going to switch out of him to Donphan. Really wish I had switched into whatchamacallit here. Anyway, Iwasawa pretty much just destroys everything right now. Like, Sparky does good with his tackle, but Iwasawa's horn drill is really, or horn attack is really what homes it in. So right now, it's just kind of ridiculous how much Sparky is just hauling ass to kick ass. I mean, he's just, look at that motherfucker. He's just, like, taking things down with the help of Iwasawa. Iwasawa is really what phoned it in, though. Here, her horn attack, just kind of, just drove all of it home. I mean, it didn't really finalize anything, but it did help a lot with everything, and her horn drill really just raped ass, and got a crit there, which is how it ended, and I get this chick's number. Man, chicks be giving me their number all day long, and then I go in the Trick Room, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, you're hiding behind the desk, it's not that hard, and then I run into the Trick Room, and I'm like, whatever, I don't care about this. So I just kind of derp around. I'm like, yeah, Thundershock, whatever. Yeah, Thundershock, whatever. And he starts absorbing, and I'm like, oh, you fucking suck, you little cunt. So I'm just kind of like, alright, Thundershock, 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 until it dies. And I realized Useless had an item, but I didn't take it until, like, just now. So, I decided to use Donphan to let Donphan level a little. And I'm like, oh shit, that doesn't go through. Derp. So I let Donphan level a little here, and then I'm like, alright, whatever. I'm just gonna go get this item. Fuck you guys. Trainers lying in the wait. Yeah, fuck you guys. So I go and get this item, and then I'm running back here to memorize the scroll, you know, and she's like, ah, yeah, you're Donphan right here? Fuck you. And so she's like, oh, Skitty's just going to make him fall asleep. And I'm like, oh, fucking come on, Iwasawa, wake up. She's just like, nope, 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 nope. And then it kills Skitty finally, and I'm like, thank Jesus. And then Meryl comes out, and I'm not quite sure what I was doing here. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, I get rid of Meryl, and I'm like, alright, I'm going to switch out. I'm going to switch out of Iwasawa because I was starting to get scared. I was like, shit, I think Iwasawa's might die soon. Anyway, Sparky takes a pounding and a half from Shroomish. And long story short, I'm like, wow, I should have switched out into Kobayashi. Should have been obvious right away that I should have switched out into Kobayashi. So I just Poison Sting this asshole into submission. And Kobayashi gets pretty close there too. But they kind of wreck and just destroy. And right here I memorize the scroll and I forget to heal Dawnfan. And that is the bane of my existence right now. And then I'm like, alright, Dawnfan can do it. Whatever. I'm cool with that. And it's like, alright. One Zigzagoon down. That's cool. Bugsy learns Confusion. Awesome. So I just kind of, I'm like, alright, whatever. Dawnfan can take care of this. And it's just like, oh god. And I don't know why I didn't switch out. But I was like, shit, better heal. God damn it, I need to heal. So I heal. And I'm like, oh, thank God. You only used a sand attack. So I'm like, Horn Attack. And then I'm like, Horn Attack. And he keeps tail whipping me, and I'm like, I didn't even realize it until too late. And so I throw in Grapes to avenge my friend, and he avenges him fairly well, but alas, Iwasawa's dead. Or avenges her fairly well. Trickmaster's fabulously gay. So I get the rare candy, but I lose Iwasawa in the process, and I don't think it was a fair trade, but at least I had Marowak for Mahuville Gym, so it's not a total loss. So anyway, I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta go put this bitch in dead fags. So I spend like 5 minutes here derping about where to put it, and then I'm like, alright, there. Okay. And then I'm like, alright, Boney, come on. Come on, baby. And then I decide to move the EXP share onto Boney, accidentally hitting Summary in the process. And so I'm like, alright, the EXP share is going to go on Boney, and I'm like, alright, heal my Pokemon, bitch. And I'm still really, really upset about Dawnfan, and I'm like, I hate you. So I decide I'm going to store the rare candy in honor of Dawnfan, or Iwasawa. And I just kind of like, alright, let's do this, Brawly. Let's do this. Switch to Bugsy right here. And I decided to go in and, you know what, fuck it. No, I'll edit the music in. But anyway, I come in here and I'm like, alright, whatever. I'm just going to rape this bitch really quick here. So I do, and I just run around and I'm like, alright, let's do this. And so I'm just kind of like, alright, whatever. I'm just going to go through this gym raping everyone. So I do. And I just like, oh, nope, no one over here. Okay. And then I'm like, come on, there's got to be someone over here. And I'm like, yes. I discovered all Battlegirl Lauras have meditates, and they're all dicks about using Detect. Like, she used fucking Detect twice in a row, and then never used it again. I was like, what? What is wrong with you? If you're going to use Detect, at least use it smart. And I see a trainer over there out of the corner of the circle, but I don't actually register with me until I fight this guy. And then I'm like, haha, I see you. And I'm like, I'm not going to go that way yet. And then I realize that's the only way to go, and I'm like, alright, this way. And I realize, oh, double battle. Awesome. So I go ahead and, you know, I take out the one that can... I take out the one I know I can take in one hit first, and then just kind of... Sparky hurts itself in its confusion, but Bugsy just destroys it. And then I decide, oh, that's it. Okay, I'm going to go heal before I face Brawly. And then I do... So I'm like, alright. I am getting close to the end of this episode, so I'm like, alright, I'm just going to beat Brawly. And I just kind of beat the shit out of Brawly right here. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, I just kind of rip him a new anus. So I'm like, oh, this meditate could be a problem for me. And then I'm just like, nope. it's just gonna keep using Focus Punch because it's a dumbass. So Makuita comes out, and I'm like, alright, one hit. And it's like, alright, fuck you, Oranberry. And I'm like, alright, another confusion. And it's like, alright. And Brawly's like, fuck you, Super Potion. But eventually I get the upper hand, and I actually, didn't lose that much HP. So I get the Knuckle Badge, and I get Bulk Up. And then I'm like, oh, shit, wait, I should go get Flash. Derp. And so I kind of derp around a little bit, and I'm like, alright, whatever. So I'm like, alright, I'm going to go get Flash, whatever. So I go talk to this guy to get Flash, and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm going to teach it to a Pokemon. And I'm like, can Zigzagoon learn Flash? Because that would be great. I would rename Zigzagoon Boobs, and it would be a butt of a whole new joke. And then I'm like, but no one but Bugsy can learn it. And I was like, alright, I'll teach to Bugsy, just in case I need it. And it lowers accuracy 2 stages, so I think it's 2 stages. But it lowers accuracy, so it's good. It's a good move. So I'm like, alright, take me to Slateport. And this is about my wrap up of the entire 3 episodes. So Roxanne calls, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, bitch. So I go and kill these guys off really, really quickly. Like, really quick. I just absolutely decimate these guys with Bugsy. So Boney grew to level 12. So I just kind of try to use Thundershock to get a feel for how much HP it actually takes out of the Pokemon. And I decided, it's still a decent amount, so I'm going to let Sparky kill off that Plusle, and then I'm just going to be like, alright, whatever. Bugsy used Confusion on that bitch. And so I just basically, they're both hammering Bugsy. So Sparky just kind of sits there and just Thundershocks everyone. So I'm like, alright, why am I using Tackle? So I use Confusion and just destroy that Skitty. I really, he's just kind of, Bugsy is just kind of destroying everything right now. He's kind of on a rampage. Like, he just takes care of that Magikarp, and I'm like, whatever, Tentacool, I don't care. And he's just on a rampage right now. And so I just kind of destroy him, and then I'm like, you're not going to actually do anything, you're just going to tell me that I can surf through that thing, and I'm like, alright, whatever. Time to fight some asshole trainers again. Shirtless and fighter dude. I'm like, alright, you are gone, Makuita. And then I'm like, alright, I'm going to Thunderbolt this Voltorb for fun. Funsies. And I didn't realize he might have Volt Absorb, but I got lucky there, so. I'm like, what the hell? He has 1 HP left. So I pick up a PP up, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to pick up those berries. And I almost forget about the guard spec over there, which isn't that good, but oh well. And this is where I decide to cut the episode. I'm like, alright, I'm going to do some leveling to level 20. This is my team as of late. Anyway, you guys, thank you, seriously, thank you for watching all these videos. If you've watched up to up to episode 7, I love you guys. You guys are the best. I'm gonna level these all to level 20 off screen so that you guys don't have to watch. I'm gonna swap out Useless with another Pokemon, but thank you guys so much for watching. And if you really like the videos, remember to comment the video, like the video, subscribe. Definitely subscribe, because this is going to be a really long Let's Play. And these 3 new episodes are coming out today. Hopefully I'll be able to get 2 or 3 episodes out tomorrow. I don't know though, because I have somewhere to go. So if I can't upload 3 episodes tomorrow, I will definitely do 4 on Thursday. And yeah. So anyway, I